and welcome to my first YouTube video. This is a manufacturer race. It's 13 laps race. I did a bad qualifying. I was over 1.2 seconds behind the first on the grid, but it ended up being a very interesting race. So as you can see, I'm starting 10th. This is a manufacturer race. There is tire requirements. You have to use at least once soft and medium racing tires. If you don't do that, you get 1 minute penalty, for those who don't know that. So, race starting. I am 10th in my Aston Martin V8 Vantage. I start straight away passing the Cayman, who does a very slow first turn, and now I am slowly climbing up in the ranks. So this is a manufacturer series. For those who don't follow Gran Turismo regularly, this is an official FIA race, so that means that in the meantime I just took another position by overtaking somebody who just did a spin. So I was saying this is a season-long championship where you choose your manufacturer. I chose Aston Martin because, well, I like the cars. And you stick to that car for every race. Sometimes it's a Group 4 and sometimes it's a Group 3 race. For the Group 3, which are faster cars like 100 horsepower more, I chose the DBR9. And for the Group 4, I chose the only option available, which was the V8 Vantage from 2016, I believe. I'm not sure. Anyway, a lot of Ferraris on this race. I am following this yellow Ferrari. I think it was a British guy. I end up battling with him later on as well. As per my strategy, I started with soft tires, and I plan to keep the soft tires until they wear too much, then try a stint with the medium, see how they go, and decide whether to keep them a little or keep them a bit longer. There shouldn't be much difference between soft and medium. Or anyway, I wasn't very quick on the soft either, so maybe with the mediums I don't waste too much time. As you can see, I'm following pretty much everybody. I believe they started with the same strategy, so soft first, probably another stint of soft later and medium at the end. I decided to do the other way around. Soft, medium, see how they go, decide whether to keep them or to use them for a bit longer. So I'm thinking of a two-pit strategy, but depending on how the medium tires behave, I might do a three-pit strategy. The driving category is not very high. I'm not the fastest driver. I drive with a pad. I actually have a wheel, but not where I'm staying at the moment. So no time for me to practice. Driving rating is B, sportsmanship rating is S. So at this point I took a very slow exit on the last corner, and this Megane S is very close. Then I don't know why it does that, but it like brakes or stop off the throttle, and I arrived to the first corner, which is a very good overtaking point, basically alone. That was strange for him. I don't know why he did it. Anyway, I'm not very fast, but I really do a nice first corner, and it's a very good overtaking point, and you'll see later on. In the meantime, this Mercedes is struggling a little with the driver in front, and I get the chance to overtake him on the outside on this long wide turn. This is the short version of the Fuji Speedway, which I personally love because it's much less frustrating at the beginning of the last bit of the last sector. Basically, here the original turn goes right and then goes back left, and it's two very slow corners, which I personally don't like. Here I lost the position to the Toyota, but as you can see, we're all still together. Now there is a bit of contact here, but everybody keeps their line. Nobody does anything incorrect, I believe. Now the good thing about the Toyota is that it's very fast on the corners, it's very light, has very good braking points, but it is quite slow on the straight. As instead my Aston Martin goes much quicker. As you can see, I have no problem overtaking him on the straight, but when it comes to the first corner, the guy in front of me with the Ferrari, with the Alitalia liveried Ferrari, was a very strange corner, and in order to have brakes very early in order to avoid him, I go off the line and I lose my position to the Toyota again. Now I am in the same position as I was the previous lap, basically. Now there's the Alitalia Ferrari going wide, and I have no problem overtaking him. See, it wasn't a very fast race. The only good thing is that I was very there was a nice overtake here as well. I was very constant. I didn't make any mistakes throughout the race. I only had a couple wrong corners, but I never went off track, I never spin, and I think I did a very good strategy. Now on the straight, some cars, they already went to the pit, so it's my time to pit. I decided not to ruin the soft tires too much. So I go for the medium tires, no refueling. The fuel is enough for the race. And come out of pit in 12th position, and I find myself in a Toyota sandwich. Now we skip ahead a few laps because I'm not fast enough to reach the guy in front. Until now I got a good exit on the last corner, and again my car is faster on the straight than the Toyota. But still I didn't manage to get close enough to him to try overtake on the first corner, because again the Toyota can brake a lot earlier than mine. I had a good chance here, but this is a complicated corner. There is only one line on this corner, and if you go into, you risk having an accident. I decided to let him go. I actually slowed down too much, and the guy went farther. And now keep racing. I took the position back because we went to the pit. And now you see how the other cars pit, and I take some positions back. I'm 6th at the moment. At the end of the straight, if I'm not wrong, I will be 3rd. And I'm 3rd, I confirm. So now I still have the medium tires. They're a bit slower than the others. I will continue continue on these tires until the guy with the purple Mercedes will get close to me, and then I will pit one last time to put the soft for the last 4 laps, if I'm not wrong. And next lap I took another position because somebody pit, and now as you can see the Mercedes is getting very close, so it's my time to change tires and go for the last stint with fresh tires and empty cars and the empty tank. Bang. So went for the pit, medium tires off, soft tires on, no fueling, fuel was enough for the race, and now is the last stint. I come out in 8th position, but other cars will either have to pit again, or they will be much slower in destroyed tires. I find myself behind this Mercedes. It's a German guy, I reckon. I'm not sure, I think so. Anyway, I'm much quicker. I'm not sure whether his tires are medium or soft, or maybe they're soft, but very worn off. As you can see, I'm getting closer on every turn, and I'm trying to be careful and get close to him, especially in the last turn. It's very important to get a good exit on the turn, because it's a long straight ahead. And as you can see, I can use the slipstream. In the meantime, I climb another position for some guy pitting. And at the end of the corner, at the end of the straight, I get out the slipstream, brake at the very last bit, and the Mercedes cannot do anything to defend itself. Now off to the next. Actually, there should be a group of cars. I only see a Ferrari, so probably we'll reach them later on. See, there's another little group ahead forming. This corner I never know how to get in, but I think I do a good job getting out. I always miss the braking point, but I keep a good line on the way out and I'm much faster than other cars. Now the Ferrari cut the corner a bit and get a fair penalty. Half a second is not much, but they slow you down for the penalty at the beginning of the long straight. So basically you're screwed. You lose actually 1 or 2 seconds. So at the beginning of the last corner there is this Ferrari with Alitalia livery. Looks like an Italian guy, looks like an Italian flag. It's actually an Irish flag, so it's an Irish driver. I don't know why he drive for. Okay, I can understand why he drives a Ferrari. I just don't understand why the Alitalia livery. Anyway, off to the end of the straight. The Mercedes has my slipstream, but is not very good breaker, and it brakes way too early. As opposed, the Alitalia Ferrari brakes too late, goes wide, and I have no difficulty in taking its position. Now off to this is the last lap. So I was 7th in the second last lap, and at the moment I'm 4th. Get out of this corner much quicker, goes wide, then cross into the left of the Mercedes and go past very easy. I think it was a very nice overtake. I think his tires must have been either worn medium or very worn soft. So at the moment I'm 3rd. I see a little struggle behind there. At the moment I'm 3rd. The purple Mercedes is an Italian guy as well. In front of me I have an Italian in I think a Spanish in first position and an Italian in second position. At this moment this is the last turn, so I'm off to the straight in third position. The guy who's first unfortunately didn't read the rules or made a mistake when changing tires and he got 1 minute penalty, so from third I go up to second position. And I really enjoyed this race. Started 10th, very constant, very clean, no. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.